world so cold and my own damn heart is making fun of me. Don't need a miracle to see tomorrow right in front of me. I'm on my own and nobody knows who we can come to be.
This is Church of Yahweh Shai 144, first circle, second circle. I'm with the Kahana Yah Kazakwala. Okay? And this video is basically for the brother in America, okay? Because I've noticed that ever since we did the breakdown concerning the name of Yahweh, he's the only brother in all Israel that has acknowledged the name of the Lord. So it's no coincidence that through the Rawah Kodasha, Yahweh has put the spirit on us to reveal who the brother is, man. Okay? And this is gonna further prove to you that what we're doing up here is not a gimmick. Alright? So yeah, so this video, Grandmaster Rani, or Grandmaster Rani. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly.
We don't know if it's Rani or Rani, but yeah, man.
So this is the breakdown for the Grandmaster, alright? Grandmaster Rani. So yeah, so obviously, you know, the brothers, the Kahana spoke with, he spoke with the brother for, you know, briefly.
Yeah, we had a few back and forth, email-wise.
Yeah. You want to tell them what happened?
Oh yeah, so obviously we started a new one and we let our email, we're gonna put an email on the description and down the channel. So a brother from America, you know, contacted us, you know. So obviously he was watching and things like that. And then after that he got to, you know, kind of go a bit closer where he was explaining who he was and that. So his nickname is Grandmaster. Obviously he got a full name that we will break down.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna put his name out there.
Yes, yes, exactly. That's why I didn't want to say his name. Obviously he's following us with his wife. You know, so he started off asking us, you know, about, because he named himself Issachar, I believe, on his YouTube name. So he thought it was an Issachar, right? Because he's a dark-skinned guy from Mexico. So he thought it was an Issachar, right? So he said, but me and my wife would like to know who we are really, since you are, you know, elaborating on the tribes.
Right.
You're breaking down the tribes, so we'd like to know who we are, me and my wife. You know what I mean? And also, he said that he really understands the new wine, he really, you know, feel the doctrine and everything. So he want to get, obviously it's the ministry, right? So he want to get his part, which is knowing, you know, his tribe. So the brother through the Rawah Kodasha, also the how do you call it? The consulting of the oracle to the, you know, the old man, no man, he's got a revelation that he would like to share to the brother. And the reason why it's done through these mediums, because obviously the lot of brothers that are watching, you know, that may not speak, but once that one is broken down, maybe you have in your spirit to kind of get close to what the Most High, you know, want to do for you through the ministry. But remember, we out there not for ourselves, but we are there for actually the numbers that will be destined, you know, for shall season.
And also, it's spiritual that we have to reveal who the brother is through the internet.
Oh yes.
Because when we reveal what tribe he's from, it's gonna make more sense, and that's further gonna prove that what we're doing is not like they say.
It's not
a comedy show.
It's not a comedy show.
Real.
It's not like
it's real shit, man.
It's real.
Right. So concerning the brother, the Grandmaster Rani, okay, we're gonna break down the names pertaining to Proverbs 20 and 24. Because when you read Proverbs 20:24, it said what? Man's goings of Yahweh. So your parents named you, but really it was Yahweh that put the spirit on them to call you that name.
Good.
Because your name, okay, is also a medium to link you back to your tribe. Not just your trade or your profession, okay? Or even your other half, your rib.
Yes. be a link for, yeah.
Because when we break down who the brothers Rib is, it's gonna make more sense. Why she's from the tribe that the Rawakakodasha revealed to us that she's from as well. Alright? So it says concerning the brother, the Grandmaster and I breakdown by names pertaining to Proverbs 20:24. So his first name that we picked up goes back to narrow passage. Okay, so he can look that up for himself. He knows what his name is. Like we said, we're not gonna put his government name out there. You know, like some brothers disrespectfully do. Okay? Because that's what they tried to do to me, innit? They blew my name up thinking I was gonna, be destroyed or something. Because that's what they were hoping, innit? Because I see one GMS guy come on the comment board about 3 years ago, and he was pretty much saying, oh, now Esau's onto you. So basically, Esau got all your information, because they sent the feds to my house and everything, you know what I mean? They were rejoicing when that happened, man. And that shows you niggas are wicked, man. You niggas are wicked. That's why the Most High has left the other nations to just feed on you. Right, so the first name, alright, the breakdown for the first name of the brothers, obviously narrow passage, yeah? So I got narrow passage, and then I got his second name, I got the female title for royal, okay?
True.
Because when you look up his name, Rani, it goes back to what? The female title for royalty, right? The female title for royalty. So we're going to break down what that means as well. And also his last name goes back to grassland or greenery.
Oh,
Grassland or greenery.
That's what, Exodus 25.
Grassland or greenery. Yeah, change up and jump in. Yeah, man, so it goes back to what? Grassland or greenery.
True.
That's what we got from his name.
And then we get it, man. Then we get it.
Right, so let me write it on the board real quick, Malaka.
Salaka. Quickly, and then it's definitely on you because you didn't give it to me.
Being the swag to this store.
Oh, the brother.
Make sure.
The brother, yeah, I came, man.
They wanna get down.
Allah, Allah, Yahweh, Abba, Shama, Yahweh, Barakah. You're good, Malaka.
Yes, man.
Nice seeing you, Malaka.
Yeah, just doing the Grandmaster breakdown real quick. Innit?
That's right.
I think the cleaner. Did you take the?
Yeah, I've got the cleaner, but
I need it.
You need it, yeah?
Yeah, because you wiped out the Grandmaster at night.
Like a minute.
Oh, right.
Maybe less than that.
Yeah.
Long time, brother. How you doing, though?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, man. I'm a bar, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know how I go.
Right, so I'm gonna write down what I pretty much said on the board. So the Grandmaster and I, alright? Grandmaster Rani or Rani. So the first name, right?
Yeah.
Equals narrow passage. And he's been following the video, so he's gonna have an idea of what we're approaching with
That's
this.
right. That's right.
So the first name went back to narrow passage. The second name went back to what? Female title for what? Royalty. Royal. And then the third name is what? Greenery. Grassland or greenery.
Grassland?
Grassland or greenery. Right, so that's pretty much the breakdowns we got for his name. Yeah, so the third name goes back to grassland or greenery, right? So we're going to get some precepts in that. Right, so the first name goes back to narrow passage. The second name, female title for royalty. The third name is grassland or greenery. Okay? So let's get this. My man, you want to come and get some precepts?
Yeah.
Yeah, get Judges 12 and 5. So we're gonna break down the first clue of the brother's name, yeah?
Sure.
And a lot of brothers will say, oh, but what has that got to do with anything? That goes back to raising up the heads.
You gotta know who you
Remember.
are in the spirit, man.
That goes back to raising up the heads, man. And when we're done breaking it down, brothers are gonna understand why. Alright?
Footage is gone
Right,
off.
so my Ahmad, you wanna come and get Judges
Footage is gone off.
12 and 5?
Just press the top. Oh, tap the screen. Oh, okay, alright. Can I?
You wanna come in, bro?
Come.
Yeah.
You want to stay here so you can listen.
Ready? Yeah, so Judges chapter 12 verse 5, alright?
Alright, this is Judges, chapter 12, verse 5.
Read up.
And the Gileadites
And the what?
And the Gileadites
took the passages of Jordan.
Took the what?
took the passages of Jordan.
Now notice his first name goes back to what? Narrow passage.
That's right.
Because you know the Jordan, right? It was a narrow passage.
Canal.
And ask me why. Because then they wouldn't have been able to catch the Ephraimites. If it was broad,
Right.
and also to get from Gilead into Israel, you gotta go through that straight narrow. That's why Yahushua said, what? Enter ye in at the straight gate.
That's right.
That's how you get into the land. It's through a straight gate. So the brother's name goes back to what? Narrow passage. And it said the Gileadites took the narrow passages, man.
Right.
And that's where that Shibboleth situation happened.
Right, yeah.
And and it's funny because they asked the Ephraimite to say Shibboleth and he said Sibboleth. And he's the only brother that is mentioning the Most High's name the right way. So that, through the Rawak HaKodasha and all the other breakdowns concerning the brother, only shows us that he goes back to that individual Jephthah. You see that? That's spiritually discerned, man.
Jephthah in America.
Yeah. So the brother, all right, Grandmaster Rani, you're actually
He's
from
Grandmaster. That's powerful.
Grandmaster, yeah.
Because he's a high level kicking you.
Yeah. Because Jephthah said he was a mighty
Jephthah
man of
was a
valor.
mighty man.
You know what I mean? But they his brethren chased him away. You know, come to find out, he's the Manasseh guy, bro. And that goes back to raise up, because I was wondering, where are we gonna find half-tribe Manasseh? Like, where? You know what I mean? But you see how the Most High works. He's the only brother outside the church that is acknowledging the Most High's name. And that's spiritual.
Yeah,
Because that
is
goes back to that Shibboleth thing.
But like if I can add a few things to it, like just a few phrases. The reason why what you say is so deep is because everyone that I had a conversation with, brother, they're in the truth. When you come to the name, I say, look, you got the 4 letters, yeah? What is it in Yahweh? And the first thing one of the guys says, like, how come there's so many people waking up? If we're talking about the 144K, they're all saying Yahweh, and then you come in and say Yahweh. And I say, look, it's 4 letters. So maybe the Most High blinded them. The Most High said, do not follow the multitude to sin, right? So for the brother to come up the gate like that, saying the name with no issue, that clearly indicate who he is in the
Who
spirit.
he is in the spirit, yeah. I'm convinced anyway, because this is just too much. Right, so it says, Judges chapter 12 verse 5, a precept showing us the first clue of him being a Gileadite, of which Gilead is a name of Manasseh origin. Because remember, Gilead was the father of who? Jephthah. I think Jephthah's dad was called Gilead, didn't it? He was from that family line, the Gilead.
Someone amongst the
Someone
tribe.
was called Gilead.
Someone
yeah.
was, yeah, someone
From the
that was called
tribe
Gilead.
of Manasseh, innit? So yeah, so Grandmaster, so you're from the tribe of Manasseh, brother. Alright? And if you watch that breakdown we did about Manasseh, Manasseh was the tribe that invented the internet.
Sure.
And also that's why the brother has a website, www.
Yeah, his name was Gilead.
You see that?
His father's name was Gilead.
His father's name was Gilead, you see that? So he's the Grandmaster of Gilead, man. That's spiritual.
And the first thing he showed me was his website where he's showing
He's doing
martial arts.
Yeah.
That's powerful, man.
And
wait,
wait,
Grandmaster because he's a black belt guy.
Yeah, you see that? And also, who did Jephthah go and fight against? The Ammonites. The Gooks. That's why he was doing that thing. There you go. So yeah, man. So Judges 12 verse 5. A precept showing us the first clue of him being a Gileadite, of which Gilead is a name of Manasseh origin. Alright? It says female royalty. Okay, so that's the second name definition as well. Female royalty. Alright? It says female royalty pertaineth unto Manasseh's mother, Asenath. Because if you quite remember, Joseph was given Pharaoh's daughter, innit? I don't know if you want to get that, Malaka. Okay. Asenath. A-S-E-N-A-T-H.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. So that's spiritual.
About it.
That the brother's name, Rani, means what? Female royalty.
Let's talk
Because
about it.
the question you gotta ask yourself is, which of the patriarchs' mother was the royal queen?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Manasseh. Ephraim and Manasseh's mom was what? She was like a princess. She was royalty and she was given to Joseph. That was Pharaoh's daughter, man. A-S-E-N-A-T-H.
Oh, what, Joseph
Yeah.
had children of
Pharaoh's daughter, yeah.
Swear.
Yeah, because remember when Pharaoh went to Egypt, when Joseph went to Egypt, the Most High raised him up. And then he's the one who killed that 7-year famine thing. So Pharaoh gave him, I think, his ring or something, and then he gave his daughter.
Pharaoh must commend them highly.
Yeah, Asenath.
Yeah, 41, 45.
Wow.
So read about Asenath, man.
Yeah. Right. This is Genesis 41 and 45, and it reads, and Pharaoh called Joseph's name. Go on, get it.
Asenath.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Yeah,
And he gave him, Salaka. It says, and Pharaoh called Joseph's name Jephthah, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Pontiphar, priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh and went throughout all the land of Egypt. But the point is his wife's name is Asenath.
Yeah, but go into Asenath as well, because because Asenath actually goes back to an Egyptian goddess of war.
Right. So Asenath in the interlinear, it says belonging to the goddess Nith.
There you go. And when you look it up, just put it in.
But when you look it up, she's the goddess of war, man.
Right, so female royalty, second name pertaineth unto Manasseh's mother Asenath, of whom Pharaoh gave to Joseph to wife. Okay? It says greenery and grassland, that's his third name definition, pertaineth unto Gilead, the pasture for Gad and Reuben's multitude of flock.
That's right.
Because remember, half tribe Manasseh are with what? The Gileadites. The other half tribe are with what? The Ephraimites. That's why they're called half tribe Manasseh. They got one foot on the east side of the Jordan, and they got another foot on the west side of the Jordan. You understand? So he's like a connector. And that's why the tribe of Manasseh created the internet. Because that's how we're linking up with brothers now. That's spiritual, isn't it? So yeah, so Mayama, get Numbers 32 verses 1. So we're gonna break down his third name, which means grassland or greenery, right? So after he watches this video, he can't doubt. Because he was thinking he was from what? The tribe of Issachar.
Yeah, because
See that?
he's from what?
But he's Manasseh.
Guy. You know how everyone, you know. And you know, a quick point is that when they were getting the people, right? Let's say from the West Coast, for example, during slavery time, they weren't saying, oh, these are the Levites. Put them right down in that section of the cargo ship so they can go to 80. These are the Banayamayanas. Put them right there in the section of the cargo ship so they can get to what's in there? To Jamaica. Now, in 80, we had a Voodoo. So that means there is a congregation of Levite there. Right. In Jamaica, you have the Banayamana. That means yes, the vibration of Banayamayana is there. But ultimately, you got many tribes within it, you know what I mean? Right. So you gotta go deep into just, everyone that is a Negro in America, you know, in Black America, I mean, Northern America is from the tribe of Judah. No, that's lazy. So the Most High put the spirit on the brother to the new one to now bring clarity. Yeah. And it makes sense to me.
And we said it. We said, what did we say when we first started it? Raising up the heads.
That's right.
Yeah, and now we've got a body for every tribe. Right. When you mention the tribe of Zebulon, we can point out who a Zebulonite is. Right. You mention the tribe of Naphtali, we can point out who a Naphtalian is. Exactly. You mention the tribe of Manasseh, we can point out who a Manasseh is. You mention the tribe of Simeon, we can point out who a Simeonite is. Right. That goes back to raising up the heads, man. But nothing is enough for our people. They just love chaos, innit?
Yeah. Even further to that gap as well, like, we can point them out, but even the spirit might just bring them in. Draw them in, because it's happened before. We've been there, we've seen it.
There you go. Like last week, the brother that turned up. The guy was from the tribe of Simeon, bro.
Exactly.
Didn't I say my
and I asked him name, so I knew it.
Right. You know why I knew that? Because of what happened before that. When that lady from Ghana came, and we were breaking down the Banayamayana tribe, and when she said that my father is from Togo, we were like, oh, that's it. And she mentioned it away. And the mother of the Banayamayana, which is Rachel, her name is, it goes back to away. Think like that. When we're breaking down the tribe of Asher, right before breaking it down, a sister came and said, I'm from the tribe of Asher. Right. She left, we never seen her again. Right. In the middle of us breaking down the tribe of Asher, she came. So I'm thinking, wow, if I was dying, that was the spirit telling me, you see? She might have said it like that, but which the spirit can jump for people to tell her to tell certain things. Right. But the Most High, confirmed it. And then the sister from Morocco came. And last time, a brother said that he's a Banamayana because from Jamaica. We asked his name, and through the Omen we were able to determine that he's from the tribe of Zebulun, which was the tribe we were breaking down when he came. Same thing for the Sabbath that just passed. So you can't make certain things up. That's all.
That's the
you know what I mean?
Just cross-checking, innit? Like, just checking it off, like,
it's not, you know what I mean? Like, they say, let me show you. You think it's a joke? Yeah. Let me show you. Let me show you. And that's what it is, man.
You know what the problem is, yeah? A lot of these brothers are just some faggots. That's the problem. You got a homo spirit in you, man. Because a man of valor will clutch onto something like this. Right. And that's how you can tell the brother Rani, he's a mighty man of valor. He's got that spirit on him, because only a mighty man of valor will acknowledge the Heavenly Father, because the Lord is a man of war, innit? Yahweh is his name. So it says real recognize real. So that means you niggas are fake. So when you come around us, don't expect spudding and hugging, you know? It's not gonna be like that, because now, diamond tester, the Most High is using this new wine as a diamond tester. So now, you know when you go to the post office, they got something called sorting. Now he's just sorting everything. So now we know you guys. We know what Ephraim is about. We know what Zebulun is about. We know what Judah is. We know the tribes now. So now the only thing left now is just to receive the power, so we can start clocking heads. Because now we know what each tribe is and what they have to offer.
That's it.
We know the nature of the tribes.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's the government right there. You know, you gotta know the people before you can rule over them.
That's right. There you go.
So the Most High is just showing you the brothers that are gonna take over this thing, man, whether you like it or not. And the proof is in the pudding, because as you can clearly see, the tribe of Manasseh has been risen up through the Rauha Kodashah. Okay. Right. So Numbers 32 verses 1. Have you ready? Read that. Numbers 32 verse 1, because the brother's third name goes back to greenery/grassland, and we're going to break that down. All right. And it shows you these videos we've been making have not been in vain. it hasn't been in vain, because today we're going to be talking about the tribe of Dan. But you see how the Most High saved the best for last. Because we did not know who was from the tribe of Manasseh. But now look, he's bringing it out. You see that? Read it.
Alright, so this is Reuben, and God set it in Gilead. Numbers chapter 32, verse 1. Now the children of Reuben and the children of Gad had a very great multitude of cattle.
Are they what?
Had a very great multitude of cattle. And when they saw the land of Jephthah and the land of Gilead, that behold, the place was a place for cattle. Verse 2. And the children of Gad and the children of Reuben came and spake unto Moses and Eleazar the priest.
Right, so it says where they lived was a place for cattle.
Right.
What does that mean, bruv? That means it was grassland, greenery. That's why the brother's name means what? Grassland, greenery. So it shows you that guy is what? Manasseh, man.
Right.
Because Gilead is named after Manasseh. So he's the guy, he's that head of the tribe of Manasseh. You know? That's why the Most High put a spirit on him, Grandmaster.
Right.
Yeah, he named him Grandmaster. And I was like, why is he calling me so? Until he sent me there like, man, some serious guy.
Yeah, so put his
Serious
video in
Mario,
when he's
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this thing, innit? Yeah, man, so hey, you know, shalom to the brother, man. You know? Yahweh Ratazawanaka, we're going to link up soon, man. And then we're going to lay it down on these dumb niggas, because he's the only brother in all Israel, apart from the church, that has acknowledged the name of the Lord. When you see what Yahweh is doing, he's literally giving him back his heritage. He said, there you go, take it. Because that's what he's doing. He's giving you back your tribe. He's giving you back your heritage. So you know your role. So you're better in your role. Because now he knows he's from the tribe of Manasseh. Now he knows he goes back to Manasseh. He goes back to Jephthah. That will make him what? That will boost his faith up and make him a better man of the Lord. Right. You know? So yeah, man. So Numbers chapter 32 verse 1, it says, a precept showing the greenery of Gilead. All this including the brothers' diligence to profess the right name of the Lord, being Yahweh, because he's the only brother that says Yahweh, you know, him and his wife. It says, leads us to believe the Grandmaster goes back to Jephthah. Okay, and also half tribe Manasseh. So that individual Manasseh, he's Manasseh as well. Okay, right. So it says, as he himself is Manasseh, and since he reached out over the worldwide waters, the WWW, it's only befitting of a Manasseh as the tribe created the internet. So that's how the Most High works. Because the other guys, you know, we met them in person, but we had to reach out to him over the internet.
He's on the other side.
It's on the other side. That's why every time you read the scripture, it says, on this side of the Jordan. On the other side of the Jordan. So he's on the other side. Come on, man. You see that? You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. Okay? You can't make this up. And, you know, the brothers have realized that the new wine is legit, so now they boycotted the videos. You see that? I told you they're a bunch of homos and I told you, brothers, I'm not just talking, you know. They got homo demons on them, I'm telling you. They've been in Babylon. Obviously, Babylon is run by a bunch of faggots, so the leaven of faggotry has jumped on them. That's why they can't acknowledge legit shit. They've all turned into some fake ass niggas like Esau, because they're living in a plastic kingdom, a Lego land. Spiritual power, all these buildings will come. Look, those bricks, one punch, the whole thing will come falling down. This is a fake ass kingdom we're living in.
Lego blocks.
Yeah, Lego blocks, man. You know? So the leaven of Babylon has what? Infiltrated the sons of Jacob, man. That's why they don't want to acknowledge the real way. The real doctrine, they don't want to acknowledge it. And the proof is in the pudding. But hey, the brother Rani, the Grandmaster Rani, shalom to you, man. Out of all the brothers, he's the only one that has stood up. And that's spiritual.
That's the man. That's the ancient guy.
That's the man right there.
He was always, so when he sent me his website, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention. When he sent me another message, he's like, did you check my website? And I'm thinking, why is this guy wanting to check his what is that special about it? But the brother clocked him to this picture, he clocked it like, oh, let me check it. And I went to me, like, I saw him doing it, I'm like, oh, Grandmaster into the art. So this guy is so in the spirit. Well, I didn't know better, I didn't know much, that's all I knew. The brother now came out with clarity, you see?
And also, it's spiritual that you forgot to check because what does Manasseh mean? Supposed to forget. Yay! You gotta give that to the Most High, bro. You gotta give that to the Most High. Supposed to forget, man. You see that?
That's
Manasseh means.
Manasseh means to cause to forget. So he's probably one of them forgotten brothers. They forgot about him, you know? They forgot about him, but now you see the Most High remembered him. And he's the only guy that says the Most High's name the right way. That's spiritual, man.
That's deep, man. That's
Right,
deep.
so it says, all this including the brother's diligence to profess the right name being Yahweh, leads us to believe the Grandmaster goes back to Jephthah and also half-tribe Manasseh, as he himself is Manasseh. And since he reached out over the worldwide waters, it's only befitting of a Manasseh as the tribe created the internet. Remember that, what's his name? Emi Biali from...
Yeah.
That's the guy that made, he's an Igbo guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's Manasseh, you see that? So he goes back to that stock, you know? That's his brethren, his kingmen. Right, so it says also his wife name breakdown, because his wife is actually going to add more grease to it, because his wife also thinks she's from the tribe of what? Issachar.
Yeah,
But
because
she's not.
Because they're both in the same place.
Okay,
They're
right.
both from the same place. And when you see his wife's name, it will be according to the water doctrine. It's a right straight forward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, so the first definition we got for the wife's name, she knows her name. So the first definition we got for your first name, it said star of the sea. Star of the sea. Now obviously when you hear sea, you already know where it's going, innit?
Right.
The star of the sea, bro. So hey, you got a sister, innit? He's got a sister now, you know what I mean? So right, it says star of the sea can be spiritually discerned as how Zebulon is the master of the oceans and ships. Okay? So the brother's wife goes back to the tribe of Zebulon. She's not even from the tribe of Issachar. She's from the tribe of Zebulon. And we're going to explain why. And it makes sense because Jephthah is what? On the other side of the water.
Right.
Zebulon.
Yeah.
Only Zebulon can take you to the other side of the water.
Oh, that's powerful because you know. No, hold on.
Yeah, go on.
You see the email that he used to send me every message.
Yeah.
That's his
His wife's email.
Oh no.
Yeah, ask him. Ask him.
Yes. The email that he sent me through which he
what I'm
sent me
saying,
every
bro. It's
message
facts.
is his woman. It's his facts. You know how I found out? When he gave me his woman. I'm like, oh, he's using it.
Yeah.
You know when you go, sometimes you use it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's powerful.
Hey, and the www, we say is what? The
Worldwide waters. Yeah.
So that's gonna include Zebulon in there,
course,
man.
of course.
So it makes sense why his wife is from the tribe of Zebulon.
Right.
You see that? Right. So the brother's sister, the brother's wife is from the tribe of Zebulon, okay, and he is from the tribe of Manasseh. See that? So it says star of the sea can be spiritually discerned as how Zebulon is the master of the oceans and ships. And her second name definition is what? She who brings victory. Okay? She who brings victory. Right, now hear this. It says also goes into how Leah exclaims upon Zebulon's birth that she will finally gain the victory in the contest with her sister, as Jacob will now dwell with her. Because remember, when Zebulon was born, she said, I've won now.
Yeah.
Victory, I've won now. Because she said, now my husband will what? Dwell with me. Why was she so confident? Because Zebulon brings the victory.
Right.
That's powerful. Because through his through his wife now, the fact that he's with that woman, that particular woman, he will know who he is now, man.
Right.
So that woman, you know how I said some women bring you some luck?
Right.
Some women are actually, that you're with her, she will, in the end, she will bring you, she will lead you to your destiny.
It's fine.
And that's a him knowing that he knew who he is in the spirit. You know what I mean? It's hard because his destiny was linked to that woman.
And you know also in turn, Solomon, when he was building the temple, they used ships, right? That would be a Zebulun. So they'll go and get gold, they'll go and get wood, Shittim wood, all
So
these things to
basically,
bring it back.
it was the guy, Hiram. But Hiram, his mom was from Naphtali.
Right.
Obviously, you know the relationship between Naphtali and Zebulun. That being amongst the people that went to get gold and that. Zebulun.
Zebulun there. Yeah, of course.
So a lot of Zebulun was working for Solomon.
Right.
To bring them stuff. And
Right. Yeah.
So that you make it a book.
Right, so it says, she who brings victory also goes into how Leah exclaims upon Zebulun's birth that she will finally gain the victory in the contest. Because remember, Leah and Rachel were competing. And then Rachel sped up with Naphtali. But then Leah came back in the fourth quarter with Zebulun and won the game.
That's right.
See that? She came back in the fourth quarter, man, with the slam dunk. So now she can dwell exultantly.
You see it.
Now they know who they are now. You know a tribe, you know it.
Spiritually, this could be the most size move to win, isn't it?
There you go, man.
You don't know what
We don't know, we can only, it's
we don't know, but we don't know why he's doing that. So
It's
you have to be
spiritual. It's all
obedient and
spiritual.
you have to be obedient. Obedient sometimes
It's better than
it
sacrifice.
look like you're a fool because you say certain things. But quickly, Malaka, a lot of you guys that go and see those voodoo priests and all of those in Africa, what do? You'll go to the hotel and they will do certain things. They'll say, "Bring what's your name, what's your deeds," and then that's the oracle. That's on the left-hand side. Don't you think that the spirit will use brothers this time to do the same thing? But what we're doing, that's this. How can you find by someone through the name, his life, where he's from? Or certain thing about him.
It's the same.
That's
It's the same
spiritual, that's the
principle.
same principle, man. People need to get on level. The Holy Spirit, the Spirit that teaches men to find out things about other men, about situations. Just like on the left-hand side, Spirit are used to do the same thing, man.
We're on the right
We're on that level. We're on the right-hand side now. The Most High is about to use us to do mighty things. That's the miracle. When the guys from the student of John the Baptist went to Yahweh Shai, looking at him for 1 or 2 hours, he was operating bad miracles. And at the end, that's looking at us like, "Are you the God that you're supposed to be?" And he was like, "What you talking about? I you see all this miracle that I'm doing, I'm operating. Can't you see? It's the same thing. It's saying the Spirit using the ministry, the prophet, and then you." Man, Jake is slow, man. Jake is slow, bro.
Yeah, proper slow, man.
Jake is just, not just slow as well, but Jake is just evil. Their mind is so polluted and they're so evil. That's why they can't get it. They're so corrupted. That's why they can't see it. It's like, you know that woman that you treat nice, you do everything for her, but she still don't appreciate you. Because she's so wicked, she can't appreciate stability. That's how Jake is, You're bringing stability, but they're fighting it. They're like, "No, we don't want stability. We want chaos." And that goes back to them niggas that said they want to go back to Egypt.
That's crazy.
That is absolutely ridiculous, bro. I'd rather die in the wilderness with the Most High.
That's it.
Let's spread it out, bro. Why would you want to go back to the people that were oppressing you?
Malaka, that's a lack of faith.
I'm talking about Egypt or America.
Egypt. It's a lack of faith. Like the same way the Most High is showing in these things, the same way the Most High will move through us during the Shah season. So if you're gonna have faith then.
That's it.
Have faith. How you gonna ask how the Most High gonna move when He's the Creator? How am I gonna eat when He's the Creator?
Listen, when David numbered the people of Israel, he said the Most High gave him three options. He said one of the worst options is to fall in the hands of his enemy. We're in the hands of our enemy right now, and you lot still want to be there. You lot still want to do their foolishness. Like, you brothers need a detox. You need a super detox.
Like the Koboko's gonna
Yeah, of course it is.
Jake's, I've known cousins, you know, unless you beat them. I've known cousins like that. Unless you beat them, they're not respecting you.
Right.
I've known people, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Unless you physically put hands on you,
Yeah.
that's when they're
They
gonna
get the
respect
respect.
you. Yeah. But when you're playing with them, they're treating you like shit. Unless you when you beat them, like, oh, this guy actually. So I'm gonna respect you. That's Jake, you know.
Yeah. And you hear it, yeah. The council understands that, innit? Like, the Most High understands it too. Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
Right, so it says, so Leah gains the victory, right? With the arrival of Zebulun. That goes back to the sister being from the tribe of Zebulun.
Right.
Now, the reason why the spirit jumped on them to say they're from the tribe of Issachar, my breakdown for that is, it says Issachar is a strong ass couching between two burdens. It's kind of like Manasseh, because Manasseh's couching between what? The east side of the Jordan
Yeah, that's right.
and the west side of the Jordan.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's couching between two burdens, because our people are a burden. You see that? He's connecting the two burdens.
You have Manasseh
So
on
that
the
means why he chose Issachar. You see that?
You have Manasseh on the left, on the east.
Manasseh are on both sides, east and west. Yeah, why
Yeah,
they
but
chose
he's in
Issachar?
America. He's in America. He probably was listening to GMS.
Yeah.
And these people was like, it's something that's small. So when he watched the first time he watched that one, immediately his spirit told me, look, that's it, man.
That's it right there. Yeah.
So he's doing that, and then through him, a lot more will come. A lot more will come.
Yeah, because Manasseh is the link, innit?
Yeah.
Between east and west.
Yeah.
You know? So let's see what the Most High does, man. Right, so it says, until Leah finally gained the victory in the contest with her sister, as Jacob will now dwell with her, okay? And also, renowned or famous ruler. That's her third name breakdown. Renowned or famous ruler. Right, it says this goes into how Yahweh Shai and almost all the important personalities of the scripture dwelt in the land of Zebulun. See that? That's why her name goes back to renown. The men of renown in Israel lived in Zebulun, bro.
Yeah.
See that?
Okay, yeah.
So that further certifies that she's from the tribe of Zebulun.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because it
That's
means
so
to
true.
dwell exalted.
Exalted.
So all the renowned, famous guys are gonna be in Zebulun.
Yeah.
You know?
What land in Africa is Zebulun again?
Algeria.
So that would be like the exclamation mark on the
Yeah.
second. Yeah.
And also, my wife showed me a video of basically, you know, the Black Panther leader. You know, he went to Algeria. They took him, bro. He went to Algeria. They welcomed him. They gave him a place to stay. Yeah. I'll send you the video. That's not Chadwick Boseman, bro. The actual one of the Black Panther leaders. He went to exile in Algeria. They received him,
A lot of them went
Yeah.
to.
That's what I'm saying. So that's spiritual, man.
Yeah.
Why that happened? It was a big thing, innit? It was all over the news and that. You know, that was back in the days, innit? When the Black Panthers were.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
When
They're
they were
trying to
doing
get
their
away.
thing, yeah.
Because a lot of them went Cuba as well, as obviously finding out about this now.
Oh, they went to Cuba and Manasseh, they say the Cubans are Manasseh.
That's the spirit.
Causing to forget.
Right.
So the US government will forget about it.
What's the name of his auntie? Asata Shakur.
Yeah.
She's in Cuba,
She's
and
in
the
Cuba
government
right now.
weren't able to get her.
They couldn't even get her out. Yeah.
Causing to forget, man.
Yeah, man.
See that?
See how
That's
you
why-
should connect, man.
Yeah, that's why we don't bash. That's why we don't bash the 12 tribes chart.
Yeah.
But we're bringing clarity because it's not. It's just something to help you identify as an Israelite.
Right.
But when we actually put the what do you call it, the magnifying glass on, and we look in depth, then we can be accurate. That's why we say the new wine is laser sharp accurate. Okay, it's laser sharp, man. All right. Precision. It's precise. You know, because sometimes the Most High has the prophets make a rough estimation.
That's right.
That means it's not exact but it's a rough estimation.
That's right.
And then he'll bring the men that will come and give the exact estimation.
right.
But in order for you to give an exact estimation, you need a rough estimation first.
Right. Yeah. So you can have an idea on which you can build on.
Yeah.
And even when you're building a house, you don't just build it like and it's built. Like for instance, I'll give you an example, like plastering. You put the plaster on first and then you skim it. You smooth it out after. You have to slap the plaster on the wall first, spread it all out, and then the skilled plasterer will come and what? Smoothen it and make it smooth like glass. Yeah, man. That's what's happening.
You know what's funny? He done the same thing with Marshall, innit? Like, obviously Marshall didn't see the land, but he showed Marshall where certain tribes was gonna be set out, so forget it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then the tribe had to go in and do the work. Yeah, man.
So actually the land.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The
Yeah.
spies, the Naphtali guys say, look, going up the mountain, and then going southwards.
Right.
That means you know where they're
He's seen
going.
it, yeah. The
He's
most I
seen it, the
showed
Most
him,
High
like,
showed
showed him, but he didn't go
But
in.
he didn't actually step
Yeah,
in.
get me, like, so you can see the
And
circumference
that's
of
a breakdown to explain why certain things, certain breakdowns, certain revelation weren't given to Apostle Tahara.
Right.
It's not because he's not, no, it's because that's how the Most High set up the whole thing. You just have to flow, with the Spirit.
And also, Apostle Tahara represents the Old Testament.
Right.
He's the old school. You know? Yahweh Shai represents what? The new school.
That's right.
And that's what we represent. We're the new school. Apostle Tahara is the old school, man.
Right.
But in order to get to the new school, you got to go through the old school.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right?
Absolutely.
Because that's always the starting point. You know? Because if you don't go to the old school, you won't even have no light to know where you're going. You wouldn't even have an idea or a clue of what to even work with.
That's right.
So you need to go through the ranks, man.
That's
It's a
right.
military. You go through the ranks.
That's it.
You know? And as you climb higher, it gets clearer and clearer and clearer.
Right.
But you got to start from somewhere, bro. That's why we always acknowledge Apostle Tahara, man.
That's how I see. I mean, that's how it has to be. You have to give honor to.
That's it.
The generation that came before you, because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you are today. Gotta give you respect.
That's it,
like that.
That's it, bro.
Give double honors to your elders.
That's why you give double honors. Even that's why
Right.
when I started a new one, I mean, to the brother, I was giving double honors to him.
Right.
It's not because I'm a man pleaser, but because I'm wise enough to understand how the spiritual realm works. You gotta give double honor to your elder, the one through which you came in. If I'm able to speak today because of this brother, the Most High put the Spirit on him to teach him how to do it.
That's right.
So now that he's giving me a new thing, I have to give double honor, just like he give double honor to Apostle Tahara.
Right.
That's how you prosper in the spirit. But brothers don't even know, man. It's like people that help you, you want to kick them.
Keep them
It's
on
like,
the
that's
side,
not
yeah.
wise, man. You're going to pay for that.
Yeah, of course. You're going to pay for that, man. Right, so it says, renowned or famous rulers go into how Yahweh Shai and almost all the important personalities of the scripture dwelt in the land of Zebulun. And she said her mother's last name is what? Guerra.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gave us everything.
Yeah, she gave
So Guerra means war.
Right.
It goes into how her husband goes back to the warrior Jephthah.
Right.
And also Asenath, the goddess of war.
All right.
See that?
Yeah, man.
And they came to call Jephthah to come and fight a war.
Right.
So it shows you Jephthah was a warrior. That's why the guy is doing his thing, man. You know?
True that.
Yeah, man. So hey, so that's it for you, Grandmaster Rani. You know, that's the Manasseh tribe risen up right there, because he's the patriarch of Manasseh. You know, so Grandmaster Rani, your head has been risen up. So Judah has been risen up. Now actually, let me start from Reuben has been risen up. Simeon has been risen up, because obviously we met that Simeonite brother, innit? Simeon has been risen up. Levi has been. We know so many Levites. We're even. You see how gracious the Most High is. He's giving us all these Levites, and brothers are still fucking around, man. Look how many Levites we got. We got you, we got Karatha,
Right.
we got Lachamaha,
Right.
we got Yashaya Hawaha, we got Banayamayana. Okay? Look at all these Levites he's given us, bro.
There's many more. that-
Even Apostle Tahara.
Right, yeah.
Apostle Tahara, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so we got Levi, okay? We know who Judah is, obviously. Yeah, we know who Judah is. You know, we know who Naphtali is. Today we're gonna talk about Dan, so let's see what happens, innit?
But we don't know Dan, innit? We don't know.
We know who Gad is.
Right.
We know who Asher is. Okay. We know who Gad is, and we know who Asher is. Obviously the sisters and that.
Yeah.
You know. Who didn't I mention? We know who Zebulon is.
Right.
All right. We know who Issachar is.
Right.
All right.
We know who Ephraim is.
We know who Ephraim
I know
is.
two Ephraim. I know
Yeah.
Ephraim and the other guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. We know who Benjamin is. Obviously.
We know
We know
back
two
of them. We
many
know
Benjamins.
two.
We know two. I think we actually know more Benjamites than Levites. We know more Benjamites than Levites, man. You know?
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, before that, the brother of Rock of Yahweh, a lot of people think that the brother of Rock of Yahweh Shaddai is a Banayamayana, but he's not a Banayamayana.
But I don't think
a
he's
Lord
I don't
Yah.
think he's taking it though, because I seen him with the wolf on his thing.
Yeah, but that's because it's that level.
They don't believe we're the men.
Yeah, it's that level. But it's so good, bro.
They don't believe we're the men.
Maybe that was an old people that he had on that he grew
Yeah,
on.
but even still, you should grow from it.
Yeah.
You know? And also, you see him with Abiyah as well. And I'm like, what's wrong with him, man? After everything that's coming out. And then when Yahweh Shai comes, you're gonna come and stand there and say, Lord, Lord.
No, but I don't want to get on something.
Nah, he's a cool brother, but I just didn't understand why he did
I
that.
know why that situation happened. And knowing what I know, it's not Banayamayana that created that situation. It comes from the other side, you know what I mean? To project a certain image. I know the psychology, so I'm just gonna leave it like that.
Let me just
Yes.
leave that one alone then, you know what I mean? Let me leave that one alone.
Have you done with that, yeah?
So and also the Simeonite brother from last week, we looked into him. He goes back to the tribe of Simeon.
Who was him?
Remember the driving instructor, Dennis.
The guy that came last
guy
time,
that
that was for
came
1
last
hour, that was challenging us about salvation.
Oh, yeah.
Dennis is
Yeah.
a Simeonite.
Yeah, because you remember when King Saul went to see the Simeonite woman?
Right.
What did he want? He wanted her to contact the afterlife.
Right.
And when the brother came, he wanted to know about the afterlife.
That's it.
Spiritually discerned.
That's it.
And that's not even the whole thing.
Nah.
That's not his name himself. Bear witness.
Bear witness.
That he's the
herbalist.
Simeonite.
There you go.
The
And he
name
doesn't even
Dennis
know.
means God of vegetation.
Vegetation. See that?
And another one, there was a God of vegetation, and there was another one. I forgot.
Vegetation.
Yes, plants. We were talking about plants. Bro, me at this point I can't doubt. Even if, no, seriously, I can't doubt at this point, bro.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
doubt.
Serious things, man. Serious business, man.
I can't doubt at this point. Even if he sounded big, I can't doubt. Because there's too many signs for me to doubt, bro. How can we do a lesson on Simeon, and the guy that come, which name is Dennis, and Dennis go back to God of vegetation? Come on. And there's another one that, there's three things. There's God of vegetation.
Throw it all in.
Yes. You know, it's just like,
Bro, when you said it, yeah, see when he pulled out, you said it, I bet this guy is.
Yeah.
When you said it, yeah, like about 2 minutes after that, yeah, I was like, no, he is. I said the same thing. I was like, no, he is.
Exactly.
I was like, come on, man.
You know,
and then now look.
And now look.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
Sometimes
let's close out.
you have to do the research.
Go do your thing. Yeah, so hey, that's it for the Grandmaster, man.
Kana.
So Grandmaster and I, your Ashar has been Kwamad. Your head has been risen. Yeah. Hey, that's what we're here for, man.
Yeah,
We're
man.
raising up the heads, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
You know? And yeah, man, so we know Manasseh, we know Ephraim, we know Gad, Asher, Zebulun, all the tribes. So now we just Dan left. Yeah, so we're
Then
going
again, Dan.
yeah, we're gonna break it down.
When we break it down,
Break
people
it down.
understand that you don't necessarily have to look for Dan. Because Dan has
Dan
been
is going to be
swallowed
with
up.
Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan will be with Levi.
Yeah, he's gonna swallow up Levi, man.
And we're going to break it down, and brothers are going to understand who Dan is. There will be no doubts in your mind after we finish breaking it down. So with that, we're gonna close out. We're gonna say Kala Halala Yahawaha.
Allah, Yahweh,
Bahashama.
Bahashama,
Yahweh Sha'ai.
Sha'ai,
Barakatah.
Barakatah.
Want to say Shalom wa Ahaba to the brother,
That's
Grandmaster Rani.
That's right.
Shalom to you, and
Shalom,
peace and
brother.
blessings and healings and love. Alright?
Yeah, man, and that's a very bad way to say healing. So
Yeah,
we
the
see
Most
when
High.
people fall, so the Most High don't.
Send healing to the brother.
Healing to the brother.
Rakata.
You know what I'm saying? You and your family and your wife.
Yeah. But you know the sister, I think she might even go back to Saint Veronica as well. You know the woman.
Break that one down, because that's what we're going to bring down.
Yeah. Hey, Salaka, man. I nearly forgot it. So basically, the brother's wife, we believe she goes back to a woman called Veronica, alright? So when you look up Saint Veronica, she was basically one of the sisters that was standing at the crucifixion. When Yahweh Shai walked past, she used her veil to wipe his face.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you look up Saint Veronica, she's holding a black image of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
So that means something.
That means something.
So put that in the video as well. Saint Veronica, one of the women that wiped Yahweh Shai's face. So that could be a memory.
That could be her.
And Yahweh Shai was in the land of Zebulon. So she could have been at the cross. That's why the Spirit jumped on her to inquire and
Yeah, because remember, we all back now. We all back now for the finale. We all back for the final. So a lot of spirit are out there, man. A lot of these ancient spirit that was around us back in time, they're around. And I'm telling you, that's why the new one came. But the raising up of the head, makes sense for people. A lot of people get to know who they are before we even gain the kingdom.
Right.
That's about spiritual power, man.
if you don't know who you are, how you gonna know where you're going?
Exactly. Exactly. You want to go to the land, but you don't know who you are. Are you kidding me?
That's the
Bro, let's be honest out here, man. Spiritual power, the first level to spiritual power is knowing who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, even when spiritual power comes, you won't be able to identify it.
Right.
You won't be able to accept it and take it in because you're not raised. You're not raised. Your spirit is not raised for you to understand the spiritual thing when it comes your way, man. So it makes sense why the new wine is now in ministry and brother want to fight. That's because you're in the flesh, you're in Babylon.
Anyway, with that, I think that's it on that one. So we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom. That's it. Allah.
Yeah, that was